In a recent CBC podcast, we discussed the agency SWORD joining the MCU. And there was something we talked about in there about how this is important considering this is a Fox property getting absorbed into the MCU. And some people were a little bit mad that we didn't further elaborate on it, so it was kind of just a pass away line. So I'll talk about that here for you guys. So first we're going to go over a little bit of history. When Marvel Studios started in 2008, prior to that, Kevin Feige was unsure if things were going to go that way. We know through different interviews and what was happening that at one point Fox actually went to Kevin Feige and they wanted to full out buy S.H.I.E.L.D., that property in Nick Fury. They were actually wanting to develop a bigger universe of their own, one that would star S.H.I.E.L.D. kicking off this entire spy thriller thing to match the likes of Jason Bourne, for example, starring Nick Fury, and then SWORD was going to be their ultimate goal. But then, of course, turmoil and things went out of the way. Kevin Feige decided not to do anything with that. He wanted S.H.I.E.L.D. for Iron Man 1. That's where it got established. S.H.I.E.L.D. became a TV series, and then things are rather history now. Of course, Fox was acquired by Disney, which gave them the ability to use everything out of all these spy agencies that they own, specifically SWORD. SWORD is what it sounds like. It's a Fox property that they didn't fully have that was a part of Disney. Now, this is why it's important, because they've already figured out that they can use it, and they've already were working on scripts that can include Fox elements, which is giving a lot of people hope, including us, that this means that they're further ahead on using some of the other things, like the X-Men, like the Fantastic Four, like Doctor Doom, for example, and I think that's exactly why this is important. SWORD is a huge factor when it comes to Marvel Comics. They have a big role to play, and as you already saw, if you saw the post-credit scene of Spider-Man Far From Home, Nick Fury is up there in space, many assuming this is the SWORD base, and I think that much is evident. So it looks like they were pretty much planting the seeds for this organization already a couple years ago, and now it's going to actually fully be established in this TV series, which they said is going to impact the future of the entire MCU. So if you think about it that way, the fact that we're getting it so fast, and the fact that they already have ideas on what to do with it, that's why it's important, because it tells us that the other franchises that might be even more important, like the X-Men or Wolverine, for example, are probably already further along than many of us already know. And that's why it's such a big deal.